Hello students, my name is Harishankar Pandey and I hope you are safe and healthy at home. Today we are going to start an important part from mathematics that's known as what geometry. So far till 8th standard you were dealing right algebra and geometry together and it was titled as what mathematics, but in 9th standard we have separated them so that you can understand these things very well. So as I said that we are going to learn geometry, let's understand what it's all about. Now geometry is the word has been derived from two Greek words geo and metron. Geo means earth and metron means measurements. So ultimately geometry is nothing but measurement of earth. When we say that measurement of earth, so people might think that what was the need for measuring the earth. It's a long story is behind that. So it's basically means what measurement of the earth, that means measurement of part of land. Right? You can see that so many things nowadays, not on all the kind of construction, building works, right, roadways, whatever the things you find in the construction is not possible without geometry. So all the engineers are using what geometry, and geometry to use geometry, it's very important to learn the basic things, the basic concepts. So let's see what are the basic concepts we can have in geometry. So this is what the first chapter which we are going to study about, basic concepts in geometry. So students, geometry is basically depends on three terms: point, line and plane, which are actually undefined terms in geometry, but the whole geometry is based on this. We discuss these things later. Right now we are starting with as our syllabus, and the first topic is what? Distance and coordinates. Coordinates and distances. Now students, a sweet question to you. What can you see on the board? Good. It's a line. And now what will you call this? Good, very good. Now we'll call this as what? A number line. Students, the next thing we need to understand is what coordinates. Here we say that 1 is coordinate of point A, minus 2 is coordinate of point Q, 3 is coordinate of point C. That means a coordinate is nothing but a number associated with the point. Repeating, what is a coordinate? The coordinates are nothing but the numbers which are associated with the point. So try to answer. What is the coordinate of point P? Good, it's minus 1. What is the coordinate of point O? 0. What is the coordinate of point B? 2. Excellent. So we are done with the coordinates. The next topic is about distances. So for example, if I ask you to find out the distance of A from C, what is the distance of A and C? Distance between A and C. So we can just count it on figures and we can say the distance between 1 and C is what? 2 units. What is the distance of Q to B? And you can call this the distance between these two consecutive numbers is what? Consider this as 1 unit. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But this is what orally we have answered. Now how it should be answered on the paper? Let us understand that. So for that, once again we require to understand some basic things from class 8. Let's first try to answer me those things. Now students, this is some knowledge from the previous class, we would like to just solve this. Help me out with this. The first question is like somewhat 6 minus of minus 3. So whenever we come across such kind of questions, we just first need to open the bracket. As you can see, the minus sign is before the bracket, so the sign of the number inside the bracket will get changed, like we'll get it 6 and minus minus will become what? Plus. So 6 plus 3 will give you 9. Hope you have understood this. Same like just this way, minus 8 minus of minus 3 will keep the first number as it is, so we'll write minus 8 as it is. Now you can see once again we have a minus sign before the bracket, so as I told you, the number inside the bracket, the sign of the number inside the bracket will get changed, so minus minus plus you get this. So we need to solve now minus 8 plus 3, and we have learned that two opposite signs means subtraction, like minus plus. So minus plus will give you what? Minus. 8 minus 3 will give you what? 5. And always remember student, sign of the bigger number. The bigger number is what? 8, and its sign is what? Minus. So you will get here minus 5. Now look at the again another number 4 minus 8. So the sign of 4 is what? Plus. Plus minus is what? Minus. So you will subtract 8 minus 4 will give you what? 4. And as I told you, the sign of the greater number, so out of 4 and 8, 8 is the bigger number. Its sign is what? Minus. So you will get minus 4. For the last one, fourth one, we have minus 5, we have minus 9. As I told you, minus minus, the same signs will give you plus. So minus minus plus, you are going to add them. 5 plus 9 will give you 14. Okay students, 5 plus 9 will give you 14, and the sign of the greater number, that is you will get what? Minus 14. So hope you have understood this part very well. When you have understood this, we can automatically do the sums based on this. Let's see them once again. 6 minus of minus 3, as we all can see, minus is there before the bracket, the sign of the number inside the bracket will get changed, so minus will become plus. So 6 plus 3 will give you what? 9. Here minus 8 minus of minus 3, so we just wrote the minus 8 as it is. The number inside the bracket is what? Minus 3, so its sign will get changed, and then you will get minus 3 will become what? Plus 3. And now plus minus minus, so 8 minus 3 will give you 5, and the sign number the before 8 is what? Minus sign, so you will get minus 5, and so on. Okay students, so now here we are going to deal with the problem to understand it in a better way. Now here a number line is given, and you can see there the number line, the coordinate of point P is 7, the coordinate of Q is 6, the coordinate of R is 5, and so on. And we are asked to find out the distance of P comma A. That means we need to find out the distance between point P and A. Now here we are going to learn that how we can do this on paper, like in your exam. So what we need to focus, first find out the coordinate of point P. So we'll just write here, since the coordinate of point P. Now look at the carefully. What is the coordinate of point P? It's 7. Very good. So coordinate of point P is 7. After that, the coordinate of point A. What is the coordinate of point A? It's minus 1. So we write here coordinate of A is minus 1. Now look at the two numbers carefully, 7 and minus 1, and decide that out of the two numbers which one is greater, which one is greater. And we are very sure about that 7 is greater than minus 1. Excellent. And now here is the formula to find out the distance. The distance between 2 points is given by greater coordinate minus smaller coordinate. Repeating, what is the formula for distance? Greater coordinate minus smaller coordinate. What is the formula for distance? It's greater coordinate minus smaller coordinate. What is the formula? Greater coordinate minus smaller coordinate. Now what is the greater coordinate? It's what? 7 and minus from the formula. What is the smaller coordinate? It's minus 1. Now remember students, whenever two minus signs are there, use a bracket to separate them. And previously we learned how to solve this. So we write 7 as it is, and as I told you, whenever the minus sign is there before the bracket, the sign of the number inside the bracket gets changed. So minus 1 will become plus 1, and you will get 7 plus 1 will give you what? 8. This is how we got the distance of PA. We can do one more sum to find out this. So now we are supposed to find out the distance between D comma E. So as I told you, we just need to look at the coordinates of the two numbers and we ensure that which one is greater between them, and we can go for the formula greater coordinate minus smaller coordinate. Let's carry on with this. So coordinate of point D, the coordinate of point D, as you can see, it's what? Minus 4. So coordinate of point D is minus 4. The coordinate of point E is what? Minus 5. So students, now the next question is a very important question, and we need to take care of this very carefully. Out of minus 4 and minus 5, which one is greater? I know that you are thinking that 5 is what? Greater. But students, since both the numbers are in negative, in minus, so you need to understand, if both the numbers are negative, then the smaller one will be greater. That means minus 4 will be greater than minus 5. It's a very important thing, students. So one more time, if both the numbers are negative, then the smaller one becomes the greater and the bigger one becomes the smaller. And now here we are ready with the distance. We need to find out the distance between the points D and E using the formula greater coordinate minus smaller coordinate. So we'll write here minus 4 minus of minus 5. Minus 4 is the greater coordinate. This minus sign is from the formula. From smaller coordinate we have minus 5, but as I told you that whenever two minus signs are there, use a bracket to separate them. Now we need to solve it. We have done this earlier also. We'll first write what? Minus 4 as it is. There is a minus sign before the bracket, so the number, sign of the number inside the bracket will get changed. Minus minus will become plus. Now we have minus 4 plus. Now look at two numbers, sign of the two numbers. Both the numbers are in opposite in sign. Minus plus, minus plus, minus plus is what? Minus. So 5 minus 4 will give you what? 1, and the sign of greater number. Now right now between the two numbers, which is the greater number? It's 5. That's it. So we have got 1 as your final answer. So we write distance of DE will be 1. And based on this we can do so many things. So you have understood the concept. Hope you have understood the concept very well. Thank you very much.